What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and this is your WCW weekend contest walkthrough where the new Iyo Sky play? The genius of the Sky play? What is this?
Okay, so if you're new to this video series, Lee and I have just received this blog. We have not read it. We will be reading it. These are our blind reactions. These are our real questions, and these are our candid comments, if you will. Sometimes I make snide remarks, so Lee's usually a lot more balanced than I am. I'm the imbalanced one. But Lee, it looks like we got a new lady in Champions. Finally, a
Iyo
meta-relevant
Sky.
Iyo Sky. No more
Yeah.
Stunlock Iyo. No more 12-turn Iyo.
12-turn EO. Oh my gosh, I love. Yeah, and right after she spoilers maybe isn't the world champion anymore. Interesting timing.
What?
Oh, interesting.
Is
Yeah. What?
Is she not?
Did you not watch Evolution?
Oh, I did. Oh, there was a cash in. That's right. I mean, that was weeks ago. I think we're safe to talk about it.
It was last weekend, but yeah.
My brain kept telling me that the cash in would happen during that irrelevant Trish Stratus match. So that was kind of a shocker.
It was a nice shocker. Yeah. Well, we are Summer Slammed. So you want to tell us about the Summer Slamming?
Well, that's the next PLE coming up. So I guess we're on the road to SummerSlam with Feud this weekend. Hey, champions. Introducing the genius of the Sky, known for her aerial mastery and soaring past limits. All new Iyo Sky. Sounds like she's going to be an acro, Lee. Which the last
maybe
Iyo was an acro.
I don't think that's
This weekend, unlock her poster and loot, or unlock her by earning her shards. Yes, shards through the contest. Can I just tell you, when the shards are not available, the contest is, for me, way less fun.
Yeah,
so,
same.
I like this. I really like this. But please note, screenshots are taken from a test environment. Text numbers, items, and dates are subject to change. Some parts of this contest might still be a work in progress. So check it again. The latest result. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting.
Anal leakage. It's been a while since we had that on here.
How's this weekend going to work for us, Lee? When do we need to log on to the game?
Oh, yeah. I get the 3 boxes, eh? Summer Slammed begins tomorrow. That's a Friday, noon Pacific time. Ends on the 21st, which is the Monday Pacific time. Faction Feud is 7/18, which is Friday. But the Faction Feud itself, this is not, if I remember correctly, this is not Flash Feuds. This is a Friday or a Saturday ladies feud only, I believe.
It's one 24-hour feud or however long hours feud.
I think so. It's the one feud again. It's not Flash Feuds because there's one more extra feud this month or this MLC.
Okay.
Yeah,
and a Blitz.
And a Blitz on Sunday because they've seen that we actually really like having the Blitzes on there. So, yeah, that's where we're at there.
We like having a way to actually get the contest points and hit the gold chest.
Right. Yeah, surprise. And there'll be a free coin. Not free because it's not free. The pass is a price amount, so you get a bonus. I prefer the word bonus claim on the club.
Okay, keep it going. I gave you a tiny box, so keep it going.
Nice.
You're on a roll.
All right. Well, I love the look of this poster right here, but it looks like Trickster Iyo Sky, the genius of the Sky. That's good. Modern era.
Original Iyo was just called Damage Control, right? It was just Damage Control.
Yeah, so this is actually like her moniker. This is like World Champion Iyo version here. So, no El Grande Americano Numero Uno shards. So for those of you hoping to get shards of Ludwig Kaiser, you don't get them this weekend unless you have some CSS and spend, and then there's 100 in the premium solo milestone. So those below the gold chest. Back in business, Bex, 75 in the regular, 75 in the bonus. And here's your shards, Rusty. Wait, what?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, didn't we have to tell our friends last weekend? Shards. in the contest as well. That's a real deja vu.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit like deja vu. but
Sorry.
but you can get 3,000 free to play shards of the Genius of the Sky, which tells me she's a 5,000 shard unlock, even though it doesn't say it there. Plus 1275 in solo premium, 100 in offers, 225 in the Blitz, and 400 on the portal. Plus, there's other stuff like a premium prize wall.
So premium could mean CSS controlled as well, or does it just
You
mean
have to have EO to
purchasing?
get them for the premium prize wall.
Okay. Okay. All right. No. I meant the shards. Like I
Oh,
was
the
looking at the
shards.
grind.
Yeah, no, if you, yeah, it could mean spend, but it also, a lot of times, you can get farther if you have certain CSS and things like that. You can usually get a little ways beyond, at least, the gold chest.
So if you rock out with EO this weekend, you're gonna hit that premium prize wall. This is actually the best combination of plates that I've seen lately on the premium prize wall. The CM Punk's gauntlets. We don't know if EO will need those or not.
It's possible.
Yeah,
Makes sense if they're
yeah,
going to have them there.
she's a color turn gem superstar or not. We'll find out. Also, does she have a sub move that controls green gems?
Mm.
Maybe that plate helps her. This is speculation, so don't say well Rusty and Lee said, because this is all just speculation. But you can earn premium medallions with Iyo Sky, Genius of Skies for extra rewards, and it just tells you what those were. Let's look at the prize wall, because really I feel like this is what people want to know the most. Remember this, Lee? People's favorite radio station. It's WIIFM.
What's
What's
in
in
it
it?
for me, radio? That's
What's
right.
in it for me? So, Feud prize wall. We got Iyo Skies, 150 gem or move straps, modern tricky strap with 2 times affiliation, random era class strap with 150 gem damage. But these shards, Lee, this is nothing to shake a stick at. Uh, some are high priced, like the Alliance Austin, Uncle Howdy, and Muda. I know people have been wanting Muda shards
Yeah.
for yes, and they have not been available, so that's exciting. New Drew, Jacqueline. So these prices, this is where we say subject to change. We don't
Right.
know. This is the preview blog, so do not hold these prices firmly. But like the Penta shards, 10, that's awesome. Uh, Same thing with like JBL, Hall of
Yeah.
Fame JBL 19. So same thing with Mommy. Those could be fairly attainable. I don't know. I don't know what how it will all scale. But there's going to be more than just what you see on screen. Kamala, which I'm chasing.
I need Kamala
HLR,
shards.
no,
Yeah.
I'm chasing. Drew, Steve Austin, Hall of Fame Bradshaw, which is kind of a roster changing superstar. Uncle Howdy, even more so. Jacqueline, Michelle McCool, Vader Time, CN Forever, Nikki Cross, Abby the Witch, Penta. A lot of people are really close to recruiting Penta. Mommy's on top. She's a 5K recruit, so people are a lot further from her still. Goldberg. Streak begins Goldberg, who was recently for sale. Maybe you'll get to recruit him this weekend. Hard Times, Dusty Rhodes, Devon. Oh, my screensaver came on. Old fashioned. Ed Cargill, Brutus Beefcake, Braun Strowman, Monster Bomb, which is actually a really, really valuable
Trainer.
trainer. And
Yeah.
Mercy the Buzzard. Yeah. Oh, Lee, skill plates. The Piper's Power Green,
I know.
red reinforced. What's Insatiable Hunger? I don't remember what that is.
That's either the Pig Boy plate or I don't remember.
Viscera's Eyeball, maybe? No?
No, no, that's the Visceral Visage. I think it's the Pig Boy
No.
plate, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
All right. Well, how about the solo contest? That's usually the thing I have the most questions about. So
Yeah.
let's see. Break it down for us.
All
Genius
right.
of the
So max milestone is 11 million. You're going to get, with premium included, so not all of these are free to play, 4,275. So that tells you Maximum you can get with premium with maxing the contest is almost 4,300. So you're gonna have to come up with about 725 more shards somewhere else if you want to recruit her, which is loot basically, or spending, which is a similar thing. 150 back in business Bex, 75 free to play, 75 not. 100 Grande Americano, and none of them are free to play on that one. And then 65 SummerSlammed Feud medallions, but keep in mind that would be premium. That would be if you have Iyo Sky by the time things go, and etc. And then the top 3 on the leaderboard will get a guaranteed Iyo Genius of the Sky. You want to read the points? There's lots of points.
And hey, just if you're wondering out there, like, kind of what's you remember the old days when they used to track, like, what's the pace?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I love those videos Merrick's did.
I'll give you an update here. The pace, if you're a free-to-play player, so kind of the baseline or the bottom pace for the Becky shards, I think is right now around 1K. Free-to-play players have somewhere at or a hair over 1K shards. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If you're playing in a competitive feud and that misrepresents you, I'm sorry. And the Grande Americano shards actually are a little further away. I think free to play somewhere around between 12 and 1,500 Grande Americano shard. He's a 3K recruit, so not even halfway to Grande Americano, which is having me wonder, why the heck are these shards not in the contest?
Right. Yeah, they're in the week ones, but
yeah, the points. Top 3 leaderboards ranks get a guaranteed Genius of the Sky at up to 6-star gold. So, you feud your brains out and you get her for free this weekend. Win a faction feud battle with Iyo Sky. If you got her, 50K points times 2. Michelle McCool, 50K points times 2, which is great. I mean, they're supplementing those points with someone that was fairly attainable. Miss Jacqueline, a lot harder to attain, 25K times 2. Mommy's on top. Who the heck's got her? Lee, do you have Mommy's on top?
yeah, I UCC'd her as soon as I could.
How dare you? How dare you?
But I don't have John Cena. I don't have your John Cena.
You're in the aristocratic society that looks down on us through his phone-rimmed glasses. So.
I don't have Jacqueline, unlike someone else in this conversation.
Jack's Queen of the Ring, 25K times 2. Twisted Bliss, 25K times 2. Liv Morgan, Revenge Tour. Boo. Some of you guys have ignored working up your Liv Morgan because you don't like her. May have to work that one up for the CSS points. And then we got a feud. Okay, so that was the solo contest. Now we're switching gears, Lee, to the feud contest.
All right, so your feud max milestone is 500 million. So this is a regular feud, not a flash feud. So 2 weekends ago, if you got 200, 300, 400 million, whatever you got, that's probably what you're going to expect around this time, unless you feud a little harder. And the top 800 players get up to 4,000 solo contest points. 4 million, that is. 4 million solo contest points. And just like the last few, the basic setup is the same every time now. If you do your any powerhouse, any striker, any blah, 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 all the way down to those eras right there, typically, Rusty, that's been like close to 350, 375 million of the 500 million points just for doing these.
So I actually love this format. I don't know if I'm in the minority or the majority.
I love it.
I love it. And I'm old school, Lee. I get a notebook paper and I write out like PH, striker, tech, showboat. Like I make what slim numbers would make a spreadsheet, but I'm making like a chart on a notebook paper, and then I'm writing on the side, right? Like Legends, Hall of Fame. So then I'll go through, and you know what I do? I look at the perks, and I look at the line bonuses, and then I say, okay, so are they boosting whatever, purple gems and reinforced gems? So who does that? Which striker makes, so then I try to like key in, and that's what, I'm 45, that works for me. I wear reading glasses. If you're younger, you may not need to do all that. But that's how I get through the feud contest. Do you have any tips
Nice.
or tricks about how you do it?
No, I mean that's just it. Just make sure you're thinking through, like, especially with modern era, you're gonna have modern era of multiple classes, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, why am I not getting all the points? Well, like,
Right.
instead of using your favorite modern era acrobat, use Legends Rhea, who's probably your favorite, female acrobat overall. And then you can use like Nia Jax as your striker, whatever. But just keep in mind, you don't get points from modern era. So you want to use your other ones. And with females, this is going to be a little bit more rough because the female Hall of Fame scene it's Molly. It's Molly. She's the entire Hall of Fame scene.
I just drop a nugget of truth upon the community.
Yeah.
The majority of the superstars on your roster are modern era.
Yep.
So prepare accordingly for future talent ups because this doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So you
Yep.
got to finally work up that, reality era person that you held your nose and ignored.
Showboat
You might have
Charlotte.
to do it. Yeah, yeah, or yeah, it's sort of like one of the Dudley boys, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's such a like that era. There's nobody in that era for me except Devon and Bubba Ray, and so I
And Showboat
worked them
Charlotte.
up, put a place on them. Yeah. So
William Regal.
there's also there's also gonna be some tours. For 6 million. I mean, it feels like there's a lot of points available. So,
Seems
oh
like.
well, 6 million if you have the, or no, plus another 1.5 if you have EO. So
Right.
that's good. Seven SummerSlam premium medallions if you have EO. Three SummerSlam chess. EO not required apparently. SummerSlam feud boost. So that's your steel steps that'll be in the tour. And uh, I'll unfurl this. You want me to run through this, Lee? Is that
Sure, go
okay?
ahead.
I'll do so Friday that premium EO tour unrolls as well as a challenge tour. You will get to use your modern superstars there. So a little bone to the community there
Hi
at
ho.
Scopely's throwing it. Challenge tour is Striker, Hard is Showboat, Hell is Powerhouse. Then Friday, you're going to have a Heat Strike tour for Strikers. And CSS, New Naya, Roxanne, who's always a CSS. If you have Roxanne, shoot her to the moon. She is infinitely required in this game.
Does seem like.
Naomi, Return to the Glow, Liv Morgan, Jersey Wildcat. So that's great. All ranges of roster. Friday, Bring on the Heat is Acros. So old EO that we told you about, Stunlock Finisher, and Lyra Valkyria, Indy Hartwell, impressive, and Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time. And then Saturday,
Amazing.
we got that Hall of Fame Lex Luger tour. Lee, are you saving your fuse for the very end of the MLC? I've heard that's a strategy. People are
I
leaving their nets as low as possible to try to chase a big fuse up after the MLC.
no, I typically take him aside. Like, mine is like 5 silver right now, or 5 gold, or whatever he
Right.
is. So I let him go all the way up. I don't know where people are getting like 6 silver fuses. I don't. They must have been
They're
in
saying
polls.
if you keep, so they're saying if you max the MLC, there's a 6 silver fuse for the B tier superstar, or there has been the last few months. And if you now this might be misinformation. Tell me in the chat if it's wrong. And they're saying if you have 8K Evo tokens, 8,000 Evo tokens, you can shoot them right up and put them to gold, just like that.
Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm monitoring the situation. So
Nice.
tell us about the Blitz.
Well, there's a blitz. It's kind of like the last one. So, same thing from 2 weeks ago. There's a regular blitz. There's a champion blitz on Sunday. Both of them get you the exact same amount of rewards. The big difference is one of them goes faster. But you required, right here, Champions Blitz, to have 6-star silver, ruthless aggression, and modern era plus 3 more. So basically, have 4 modern eras and 1 ruthless aggression, all at 6-star silver. If you can do that, then you can do the Champion Blitz, and you get 5 tickets at a time instead of the regular Blitz, which doesn't even actually look like they put in here. It just shows Champion, but
Right.
there should be a regular Blitz as well. And it doesn't also show, mine at least doesn't show the rewards and stuff. I don't.
No, this is incomplete. This section's incomplete for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
so
see
then
it.
regularly it's just 1 ticket per regular Blitz, but you don't have to have, 6-star silvers. You just go through it more slowly, and then you're good to go, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is probably the most important information that you've watched this video for is what are the feud boosts? What are the feud requirements? And are there any steel cage restrictions? So I'm excited to report allowed equipments, everything. So there's no steel cage restrictions. Woo! It's going to be a good
Yay.
weekend. But there are also damage boosts. So if you need to screenshot this and share it with your faction or share this video with them, 100% boosts to submission gem damage. That means a submission move, right?
I
Like
hope
the
so, because
gem.
otherwise it's weird.
Okay, 50% to plus green gem damage, 100% cross break damage, 50% black gem damage, 50% multiplied gem damage. Oh, Michelle McCool's going to be a killer. Black and multis being boosted. She needs that boost, I think. And 100% trap gem boost. Lee, what say you about those initial damage boosts?
Well, I can't take my Michelle McCool up because I don't have focused showboat shards. So I'm also down to 100 million coins, so I can't max talent up
Oh,
either. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm that
yeah,
meme of Robin Hood with the glasses shaking the can, the cartoon. Yeah,
yeah.
that's me
That's funny.
this month for sure. I don't want to make any more jokes about that, but like, yeah, the coin and the TP are slowly disappear, well, quickly disappearing.
Quickly disappearing. I was
Uh,
to say I'm almost at 0 on both in a lot of cases.
We've also got line bonuses. So if you have EO, you're going to get that sweet 3 MP. You're going to get 100, well, 99 MP for EO, and then your other person plus 3 MP, 100% gem damage, 50% war score boost. Any Becky Lynch at 6 silver required for that middle line bonus. Uh, that could be slim pickings if you don't have the new showboat Becky like I do not, and
I
nor do
don't.
I don't have zombie Becky either. So it's
Oh well, yeah, I got zombie Becky. I'm good
gonna
there.
be tough for me. But I am gonna use the hardcore move on Trickster Becky, right? That'll take out Tex through
She's good with
multiply
that.
gem damage.
Yeah, she's good
So I'm
with
gonna
that.
do that. That you heard it here first. That's exclusive to Champions Chat viewers. Use Trickster Becky and headhunt for technicians. Who else is going to be on that middle line? Lee, any showboat at 6-star and open, boosting 100% yellow gem damage. Let's see. So now, okay, no, there's no double boost there. One starting at plus 1 MP, 20% war score bonus. And then bottom line, any SmackDown 5-star, any Trickster, any Striker, open, plus 50% red, gem damage, so no boost there either, plus 1 yellow, plus 10 war score boost. And Lee, I want you to break down some strategy for us on first time wins. Apparently, there's 250K wins. First time wins, superstar in a brawl. What do we need to be mindful of with that?
Well, just keep in mind that every time you go into a match, a brawl, you can use your superstars as if they're brand new for the first time, and so you get bonus points for that. The second time you use them in that same brawl, you don't get that bonus points, but once you go back out and select new opponents and go back in, you do get them again. I would also say, we talked about the bonuses that you see up here to Michelle McCool and etc. Keep in mind that stacks on top of these line bonuses. So for example, if you put Michelle McCool, if you had Iyo and put her in the top, you get 100% more gem damage Plus, you would get the 100% trap jam, 50% black, blah, 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 blah. New Becky, green and cross break gems and multiply. That's all going to come in there as well. And then, on the bottom, plus red gem damage, and you've got traps and you've got cross breaks big up there. So somebody like maybe, for example, your, oh gosh, where'd my brain just go on her? She got let go. Sonya Deville. She would be better this feud than she will in other events.
Triple Green? That was a really deep shout out, though. I was like, surely he's on there. So.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Well.
Yeah. Lee's talking about stacking damage, and everything he's saying is so important. And one more piece of damage you can stack is if you max the talent up, you also have feud perks there. Green gems are doing another 100%. Trap gems are doing another 100%. And you're taking 25% less gem damage. So your green gems get huge boost, 150% there. And your traps are going to get 200% overall boost during feud if you max the talent up this week.
Right. I did not max the talent up. I don't think I will be able to with my 100 million coins that I have left. But and I don't have victory tours because I haven't gotten any of the new characters yet either. So it's a slim month for me. But breaking news. Can we end the video with must-hear breaking news, Rusty?
I don't know this news, so please tell us.
You do. So, there's been some shakeup behind the scenes into how Scopely wants to do certain things, and it's very possible that they're not going to do blogs anymore, but instead kind of drip feed information more through channels like Discord and the in-game messages and some things like that. So I don't know, Rusty. This might be our final WCW. The game's not going anywhere, but this format of the blog might be.
Yeah, and I don't know what will happen. It's not, obviously, Lee and I find out information after decisions are made, and we are always going to adapt and do our best to get the information to you. So if we have to pull our info off a Discord server, we can still, break it down, right?
Yeah.
Break it down. Impromptu seventh grade Rusty just goes there into DX mode. In a moment's notice, it's the Attitude Era at any moment,
right?
With men of a certain age. So, but yeah, I don't know. And you know what else, Lee?
What's that?
Gosh, beyond the blog itself, this new hype system is coming. The game is going to continue to evolve.
Yeah.
We're going to adapt with it, and we're going to try to bring you as solid of both the information and what we always say, the interpretation, like how to actually do the thing. So, yeah, we'll help you any way we can.
That's right. Be sure to stay tuned for our podcast, which has kind of been Fridays the last few, but my schedule switches up to where I have Mondays as my more open day. So we'll see. But either way, if the blog information isn't super readily available, then we can figure some things out, like Rusty said. But either way, we're going to keep bringing you content every week, every day. So we are really encouraged when you guys share, and subscribe. And in particular right now, there's kind of a gauntlet in front of us to get from 3,700 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank every single one of you. But the goal is 7,000. So that means everybody who watches this video and everybody you share it with, we just need to subscribe. That's all. Just subscribe. You can put us in the bin and not watch our videos, whatever. Watching the videos is great. But the subscribe goal is live. It's there, and we would appreciate it if you would click that little button. So, Rusty, take us out.
Well, here's the challenge, Lee. Let's make this the Champions Chat Sneaky Subscribe Challenge.
Oh.
I want to know about the sneakiest ways you can get onto other people's YouTube accounts and subscribe to our channel. Wow. And I don't care if it's taking your wife's phone and going into the bathroom for a minute or two. and giving us a subscribe. Or when you're at your grandma's house, you boot up her old 56K modem and you sit down with her, book, and then
Wow.
what's your password, grandma? Then log into her
Wow.
sneaky subscribe challenge has been issued, and I want to know. I think it would be hilarious to like share the stories of the sneakiest ways that we figured out how to get not only Champions Chat but also our friend Slim numbers. Do both.
Oh.
Like if you've got the gusto to steal an iPhone and sneaky subscribe, might as well do it to two accounts.
Uh, oh.
So we've just got Grandma Penelope 52 has just subscribed to YouTube. Isn't that incredible? Channel.
I
Mimi 1950 just subscribed to us.
only 50% of the ownership of this channel might agree with these comments, and they cannot be held liable for
Right.
stealing iPhones.
All right.
Don't
We'll see you.
steal.
I hope you watched till the end because this was hilarious. All right, friends. We'll see you next time.
Bye.